Welcome back to Base Camp, WNC. We're here on a site in western North Carolina, and the owner's problem here is the well produces very little, so they have rainwater collection which supplements them, and it's treated, and he's got some springs on the property. And what we're going to try to do, we're going to capture two of these things here to run in the collection tank. But this one, as the title says, is on solid rock. From here, there's a little bit of dirt on top we're going to scrub off, but it is solid rock, and it is actually coming out of the crack right here. So what we're going to actually do on this one, we're going to try a couple different things. One, we're going to use hydraulic cement, which I'll show you, and build a curb and gutter around here, put a drain pipe out of it on this one and the other one, and let me take you down and show you what that looks like. Well, here is the second place. The water comes out of that little V rock right there, and we're going to go right below it, and once again build a curb and gutter out of hydraulic cement and put the collection device in there, and then the pipe's going to run on down this ravine that they had dug. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're here at the top one, and of course this is our water inlet. We have 3 sets of holes, and the holes of course will go on the bottom. The water is coming out of this crack right here, and we are going to be putting it just like this, trying to collect that water you see running down the pipe. And then we're going to build a dam like a horseshoe right around this thing. And I've shown this before. This is what it used to be: Quikrete water stop cement. It's hydraulic cement. Used to be in a yellow bucket. I went there yesterday. It is now in this white square bucket. So if you go to look for it, I bought this at Lowe's. I bought that at Lowe's. Ace Hardware also has it. So when I say something about hydraulic cement, it's got hydraulic cement, but it also has leak stopper. This stuff sets up underwater and fixing pools and everything else. And it says right here, initial set 1 to 3 minutes. So you're going to go ahead and work pretty quick. We're going to use a bucket and a giant wallboard paint mixer to mix it up, and we're going to go ahead and hook the black poly pipe to it, and then we're going to weight it down with rocks, because what I don't want to do is to move that thing or have the pipe move it all while we're working on it, so we don't disturb it, crack it, and break it. Well, let me mix some cement up, and I'm going to start throwing it down and show you what I mean. And here it is. This is kind of why I like using a paint mixer. You want it fairly stiff. But like it says, it sets up 1 to 3 minutes, so we got it mixed fairly stiff. What we're going to do is take the pipe up and lay a big old wad down so that pipe then fits in it. Let me get that done and I'll show you. Like I said, it sets up pretty quick. We're going to set it with the holes down, and as you can see, it's already pooling up water. But then we want to set this pipe in here and be able to get a nice bunch of cement underneath of it and all around it. And now we're going to go ahead like a little kid and play with the mud and cover everything back up. Well, here's the first initial bit. This is about a 1 tub and a quarter. We're going to mix up a little bit more to level it around, because what we're going to try to do is just put a cover. We're going to fill this with rock, then we'll put a cover over it and put a big rock over it to disguise it. But as you can tell right now, it's already flowing out the pipe. We knew it wasn't going to be huge or big, but it's flowing. But we still have a lot of this other water from the rock coming around here, so you see some going around the edge. That's what it is. Let me go ahead and mix up some more and get that part done, then we'll head down to the next one. Well, there it is. We've kind of got this thing coming off the rock. It's about as level as we can get. When this thing sets up a little bit, we're going to fill it full of wash rock, just to fill that hole up and keep it full. We're going to put a piece of 30 mil cover over top of it. And then the owner, I think, here's got a rock right over here he selected. We're going to set that on top, and then we're going to hook the pipe up. And right now I got it filling my water jug for the next one. So let's get down there and prep the next one, and we'll come up and hook this thing up and get some water flowing. We'll show it to you again. Well, here we are. We're at the second hole, and this is where this one's going to go. From right here at the very top of the rock down's about 6 inches, so it's going to be more of a vertical thing. But what I wanted to tell you was, where we're just putting the pipe in the cement here, if this crack was 2-3 feet long, had water coming out, you could do the same thing. You could mound up a column of hydraulic cement and set that blue plastic dam wall right down into it. Hopefully somebody will come up with a project like that, and I'll show it to you. But where we're just using plain cement, you could anchor that plastic dam wall into it if you don't have dirt to drive that dam wall into, if you have to stick it on the rock. Let me get in here. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to scrub this thing down with a scrub brush and get all the loose dirt out of there and start mixing up some more cement. Well, here it is. It's set. Pipe's hooked up going down. We're going to go ahead and fill this with rock and cut a cover for it. Well, here it is with the rock in it. And here it is with the roofing cover on it. And there it is with the rock on top holding everything down. Let's go down to the next one. There it is with the rock in it. Cover on it. Of course, now there's two spring captures are up there. And it comes on down around the line. This is where it comes into the box. And we once again put my little filter system in this thing, where this is a 5 micron filter, and all you do is take their 1-inch pipe out. That's a 3/4 inch pipe with some holes drilled into the side of it right there. You can see that thing right there. And then these are just plain old filters. They're about $10 for 2 of them at Lowe's and at Ace Hardware. That slides over it, and the spring box will catch any of the large sediment or anything else. And then of course that filter is going to take every little single bit out of there down to 5 micron from there all the way down. And it's flowing. It's not really big. We measured it. It's like 15 gallons an hour. Not 15 gallons a minute. It's 15 gallons an hour. But then of course it's going to run down here. Try it out, check it, make sure it's going to work for what they want. And there's 2 more little spring seeps coming out, and we're going to capture both of them at a later date and stick both of them in here and give him plenty of water. Well, here it is. Here's the end result, and it's just now coming through the filter. It's starting to run into, and this is their couple 1,000-gallon water cistern for the rainwater system. Pump well, it pumps out of here into the house. So it is now being supplemented by 20 gallons a minute of spring water, which true isn't a whole lot, but that'll pretty much give them their daily needs, and the well can make up anything else, but it gives them a lot more than they had just waiting on rain. If I can ever do anything for you, is what we do. Yeah, we do charge for it, but I'd be more than glad to come out and consult with you for a price, or construct and do and build. We'll go up. If I can ever help you, let me know. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think of the video.